Hi there, welcome to Two Birds. I'm Fiona and this is Ralphie, and today I'm sharing a slow, nourishing vinyasa flow from the Refresh and Restore series of classes. And this practice is intentionally unhurried with gentle transitions and generous pauses so you can have a nice introspective and grounded experience. For practice today, I'd recommend having a blanket and a yoga block if you like practicing with props. And if you are enjoying the classes on a regular basis and you'd like to support me creating and posting each week, I'm on Patreon. All the details are in the description below. Thanks so much for joining me. Enjoy your practice. Namaste. And begin your practice seated with butterfly legs, the soles of your feet touching, your knees gently opening. And then take a long rolled blanket, place it over the arches of your feet. Hold one end of the blanket in each hand and slowly recline onto your back. And then allowing the blanket to tuck under your outer thighs for support. Once you arrive, rest your hands onto your body wherever feels grounding or reassuring, and take a few quiet moments to adjust, letting the shape support you, and dim your gaze. Savouring a moment of surrender and letting stillness arrive naturally without effort. And bring your attention to your breath and just noticing it before you influence it. And gradually allow your breath to become slower, softer, and more spacious. And approaching your practice today with the intention of building reserves, not by doing more, but by creating more internal support for yourself, more steadiness and resilience. Take one more deep breath in and out. And slide your eyes open. Close your knees in, and we'll start by moving through a reclined vinyasa. Slip your blanket out to one side. Extend your legs forward along the mat and reach your arms overhead. Take a deep breath in and a full body stretch. And then on your exhale, draw your knees in toward your chest, hands to shins. On your inhale, open your arms wide, extend your legs forward above the floor. Exhale, knees to chest. Twice more. Extend. Squeeze in. Reach away. And draw the knees in. Now reach your arms overhead, place your feet to the floor. And on your exhale, arms forward to the floor, lift to bridge pose, Setu Bandha Savasana. So lift only as high as you can maintain ease in your breath. Notice your breath expanding into the front body. And on your exhale, lower your hips and feel your back and your breast settle. Widen your feet away from one another, tee out your arms, and we'll twist. Lean your knees over to your left. Send your gaze to the right. And then over to your right. Breath to movement, side to side once more. And come back to center. Rest your hands onto your body. One more round through. Extend your legs forward, arms overhead, full body stretch. Deep breath in. Exhale, knees to chest and curl in. 3 times. Open your arms wide. Extend your legs forward above the floor. Exhale, knees in toward your chest. Move with your breath. Now reach your arms overhead. Place your feet to the floor for bridge pose. Then lower your arms forward and lift your hips. On your exhale, lower your hips and take a moment to feel and pause. Deeper twist now. Tee out your arms, cross your right leg over your left and lean your knees over to the left. Eyes toward your right. Return through center. Recross your legs and knees over to your right. Relaxing the weight of your legs and following your breath. And come back through center. Unwrap your legs. Take the next few breaths to make your own comfortable way to a tabletop pose. And placing yourself on purpose, positioning your hands under your shoulders with your fingers spread wide. And from here, step your right leg out to your right toes in line with your left knee. On your inhale, gently arch your spine, soften your belly, look up. On your exhale, round your spine and turn your right toes toward the ceiling or sky. Continue at your own pace between the two movements. Just initiating the rotation from your right hip. Just moving slow enough that you can feel the pathway of sensation without pushing for more. And then return to a neutral spine. Lift and sweep your right leg behind to the left. Land your toes to the floor for a side body stretch. And look out over your left shoulder, curving your spine to your left. And return to all fours. Step your left leg out to your left, second side. Inhale, extend your spine, gaze up. Exhale, flex and round your spine, left toes turn up. Moving slowly, breathing on purpose, and a nice understated motion between the two. And come back to center. Lift and sweep your left leg behind to your right, toes to the floor. Look out over your right shoulder, curving your spine to your right now. Take one more cycle of breath here. And return to all fours. Moving into puppy pose and a Hattanasana. Keeping your hips balanced over your knees. Walk your hands forward and a little wider than your shoulders. Any amount melting your chest, your forehead toward the mat. Just finding a clear space in your body to land without intensity. And keep returning to a slow, spacious breathe. And just notice how your body responds when there's no effort to deepen. Next, inhale, gaze forward and lower down to your belly for Sphinx pose. Walk onto your forearms, engage your legs, press your pubic bone gently down, draw your lower ribs in, and let your heart move forward without compressing through your low back. One more breath in. And lower down. Press back to an extended child's pose, Utthita Balasana. Take your seat to your heels. Allow yourself to soften. On your inhale, glide up onto all fours. Tuck your toes under and lift your hips. Press back to downward facing dog. Easing your way into this shape. Slowly pedaling your heels with your own breath rhythm. And come to stillness in your down dog. Follow your next breath in and your next breath out. Looking forward between the hands, bend your knees and step to the top of your mat for a standing forward fold, Uttanasana. Space your feet hips width apart, hold opposite elbows, bend your knees, chest to thighs. Bow the crown of your head toward the floor, nice and relaxed. As you linger here, subtly rock your weight forward toward the fronts of your heels. Explore straightening your legs a little more. On your inhale, release your hands to your shins. Take a halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. And then on your exhale, soften and forward fold. On your inhale, rise slow to stand. Circle your arms overhead, press your palms. And guide your hands to prayer, center of your chest. Moving through 2 half sun salutes, moving intentionally with your breath. Breathing in, sweep your arms overhead, Urdhva Hastasana, gaze up. Exhale, softly bend your knees and fold over your legs, Uttanasana. Breathe in, lift up halfway, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale and forward fold. Inhale, rise tall to stand, arms overhead. And exhale, hands to prayer, center of your chest. Find your even posture. Another round. Urdhva Hastasana, arms overhead. Forward fold, Uttanasana. Breathe in, Ardha, halfway lift. Exhale and fold. Rise to stand with your in-breath. In a moment of pause, hands to prayer, Tadasana. Adding on, breathe your arms overhead. Forward fold and hold for a twist. Lift up halfway, place your left hand ahead of your left foot, bend your left knee, and reach your right hand to the sky. Work towards straightening your right leg as you turn your belly, ribs, and chest to your right. Another full breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, lengthen your spine forward. Exhale, step your right foot back, low lunge. Soften your right knee to the floor. Keep your right toes tucked under and sweep your arms overhead, Anjaneyasana. Take another spacious breath in. And on your exhale, backstroke your arms. And as your arms circle forward, raise your right knee for thunderbolt pose. Feel your right thigh firm. Slow motion now, low lunge twist. Lower your right hand to the floor. Circle your left hand to the sky and twist to your left. Another breath in. And lower your left hand to your mat and step up, top of the space. Open and fold with your breath. Rise tall to stand on the new breath. Hands to prayer, center of your chest. Left side, inhale, sweep your arms overhead. Forward fold over your legs. Breathe in, a halfway lift. Hold for a twist. Right hand to the floor, ahead of your right foot, bend your right knee, left hand to the sky. Work towards straightening your left leg. Another full breath in. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Halfway lift, reach your heart forward. And step your left foot back, low lunge, Anjaneyasana. Left knee to the floor, left toes stay tucked. Sweep your arms overhead. Pause for a few breaths. Take another breath in. And on your exhale, backstroke your arms. And as your arms circle forward, raise your left knee, thunderbolt pose, left thigh firm. And then slow motion, lunge twist, lower your left hand to the floor, circle your right hand to the sky, twist to your right. And then lower your right hand to your mat this time, or step back to downward facing dog. On your inhale, flow forward to plank pose, greet your shape with a breathe. And then a half flow, bend your knees now and glide back to downward facing dog. Option to stay here, follow your breath, or take a vinyasa, plank on your inhale. Lower your knees to the floor and lower to your belly for cobra pose, bhujangasana. On your inhale, lift your chest, widen your collarbones. And on your exhale, release down and press back to downward facing dog. Eyes forward on your inhale and step lightly to the top of your mat. Open and fold with your breath. Come to stand. Hands to prayer. Adding to our flow now. Space your feet hips width apart on your inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Motion your hips down and back. Extend tall through your spine, through the reach of your arms. Simple twist to your right now. Wrap your left forearm in front of your shins, right hand to the small of your back. To keep your seat low, feel the rotation through your middle and upper back. You could stay in this shape or reach your right hand to the sky. Return to chair pose, Utkatasana, one breath. Forward fold over your legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step your right foot back, low lunge with your right toes touch. Through our flow now. Inhale, arms sweep overhead. Exhale, backstroke your arms. Reach forward. Raise your right knee. Simple twist now. One breath, right hand to the floor, left hand to the sky. Adding on, reverse warrior. Rise and ground your right heel. Reach your left arm up and back. Stay for an extra breath, side body stretch. On your exhale, side angle pose, Parshvakonasana. Here to pause. Left forearm to your left thigh. Or option, left hand to the floor or a block inside your left foot. Right arm can reach straight up if it offers you more space, or overhead extended side angle. Take another breath in and release. Hands to the floor. Come to the half splits, Ardha Hanuman. Lower your right hand, pivot your right heel up. Soften your right knee down to the floor and ease your buttocks back. Work towards straightening your left leg. Lunging forward and step up to the top of your mat. Lengthen your chest forward, forward fold. Come to stand on the new breath. Hands to prayer. On your inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana, second side. And twist to your left, wrap your right forearm in front of your shins, left hand to the small of your back. Stay or reach your left hand to the sky. And return to chair pose, one breath. Forward fold, Uttanasana. Breathe in, lengthen your spine forward. And step your left foot back, low lunge with your left toes tucked. Inhale, arms sweep overhead. Exhale, backstroke your arms. Reach forward, lift your left knee. Simple lunge twist, left hand to the floor, right hand to the sky. Rise and reverse your warrior, ground your left heel. Reach your right arm up and back. Stay for an extra breath. Exhale, side angle pose. Balancing ease over effort here, just building your inner reserves rather than depleting your energy. One more breath in. And release. Come to the half split, Ardha Hanuman. Left knee to the floor, straightening into your right leg. Lunging forward and step back to downward facing dog. Half flow, glide forward, plank pose. Then bend your knees, ripple back to downward facing dog. Stay or take a vinyasa, plank on your inhale. Lower chaturanga, exhale. Take a back bend of your choice. And press back to downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Bend your knees and step lightly to the top of your mat. Halfway lift your spine and forward fold. Next inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Now transfer your weight into your right foot. With your arms overhead, rise to Stork pose, left knee to chest. Standing tall into your right leg, engaging your right buttocks. Lower your right hand to your outer left knee and twist to your left, reach your left arm back in space. You can hold your gaze steady or turn your gaze, spot your left thumb. Return to chair pose, one breath, and forward fold over your legs. Halfway lift your spine And step your right foot back for pyramid pose now, Pasvattanasana. Adjust your feet into the right and left lanes of your mat. Ground the outer edge of your right foot. Level your hips. Inhale, lengthen your spine. And fold over your left thigh. If you have space, draw your left hip back. Consider a light bend in your left knee if your hamstrings feel tight. Inhale, halfway lift your spine, and we'll transition into yogi squat. Pivot to your right, face the long edge of your mat. Angle your heels in, toes out, bend your knees. And just lower in your own comfortable range, hands to prayer or the floor. Elbows to the inner knees, chest open. Take one more breath in. And then lower your hands to the floor, toe heel your feet wide for wide-legged fold, Prasarita Padottanasana. See that your heels turn out now, big toes slightly pigeon-toed. Inhale, flat back, straighten and engage your legs. And exhale, forward fold between your legs. Inhale, lengthen your chest forwards. And we'll twist, position your left hand under your face and slowly reach your right hand for the sky, twisting to your right. Firm the muscles of your legs, press into your feet, keep your arms rise upright in your twist. On your inhale, face forward, arms overhead. And on an exhale, come to temple pose, heels turn in now, knees bend. Lower your hands to prayer, center of your chest. On your inhale, straighten your legs, reach your arms overhead. Transition into left side triangle pose, Trikonasana. Turn your left toes forward. Hinge from your hips as you reach forward. Left hand to your left leg and right hand to the sky. Just let a feeling of steadiness matter more than how deep you go here. Gently release, lower your hands to the floor, pivot your right heel up, down dog splits, sweep your left leg up and back. Pause for an extra breath. And then come to Pigeon Pose. Place your left knee to the back of your left hand and extend your right leg straight back. If you'd like more support in this posture, just place a folded blanket under your left buttocks, or option to take a reclined version, figure 4 on your back. Just let your body take the time it needs here, folding forward to your own degree. And walking your hands in, lift your chest and press back to downward facing dog. Eyes forward on your inhale. Bend your knees, step lightly to the top of your mat. Inhale, lengthen, and forward fold. Rise tall to stand, arms sweep overhead. And guide your hands to prayer, center of your chest. Final round, left side. Inhale, chair pose. And transfer your weight into your left foot with your arms overhead, rise to Stork pose. Right knee to chest, reset if you need to. Standing tall into your left leg, engage your left buttocks. And then lower your left hand to your outer right knee for your twist. Reach your right arm back in space. Hold your gaze steady or turn your gaze, spot your right thumb. And slowly return to chair pose for one breath. Forward fold over your legs. Halfway lift. And step your left foot back for pyramid pose. Ground the outer edge of your left foot. Aim to level your hips here. Inhale, lengthen your spine. And forward fold over your right thigh. Inhale, lift up halfway. Transition into yogi squat, pivot to your left. Face the long edge of your mat. Turn your heels in, toes out, knees bend. Hands to the floor or prayer. And then lower your hands to the floor. Take a wide stance for Prasarita Padottanasana. Inhale, flat back, straighten and engage your legs. And forward fold between your wide legs. Inhale, lengthen your chest forwards. And we'll twist. Right hand underneath your face and reach your left hand to the sky. Twist your left. Press into your feet from the muscles of your legs. Keep your twist, rise upright. And on your inhale, face forward, sweep your arms overhead. Join your palms, exhale, temple pose, heels turn in, knees bend, hands to prayer, center of your chest. Inhale, straighten your legs, reach your arms overhead. Coming into right side triangle pose, Trikonasana. Right toes turn to 12 o'clock. Right hand to your shin, left hand reaching high. Keep length through both sides of your waist by softening your left side ribs down. And release from triangle, hands to the floor. Pivot your left heel up, down dog splits. Sweep your right leg up and back. Just pause for an extra breath, ground your hands. And come to Pigeon Pose. Right knee sweeps forward to the back of your right hand. Extend your left leg straight back. We'll take a comfortable alternative reclined here. Holding forward. And just offer yourself the kindness to soften through the shoulders, your jaw, and follow your breath. And slowly walk your hands in, lifting your chest. And this time, sit down on your right buttock, sweep your left leg forward. We'll come to a twist. You can step your left foot to the floor outside your right thigh, Ardha Matsyendrasana. For more space in a twist, extend your right leg forward, so left leg over. Settle your left fingertips behind to the floor, reach your right arm high on your inhale. And twist to your left. You could hug your knee or hinge your right elbow to your outer left knee. Eyes forward, release from your twist, and we'll change sides. Just lean back into your hands, recross the legs. This time, right leg's over, right foot to the floor. Right fingertips behind to the floor. Left arm high to the sky, lengthen your spine nice and tall. Keep that height, twist to your right. And unravel from your twist. Extend your legs forward for our final forward fold Paschimottanasana. If you'd like some support in this posture, you can place a folded blanket under your seat. Aim to sit toward the front of your pelvis. And as you're ready, arms reach overhead to find length through your spine. And exhale, forward fold over your legs. And then begin to ease your way out of the shape you're in now. We'll prepare for final rest, Shavasana, for our last few minutes together. Gathering any additional props or layers of clothing you might like to have as you recline down onto your back. And the practices that build us most aren't always the ones that feel big. Often they're the ones that quietly build our reserves, that internal sense of support, that ability to stay present without overwhelm. As you settle yourself for rest, see if you can trust that even when your practice feels subtle or quiet, that it's so important for regulating your nervous system. These practices shape how you respond to stress and how you recover. Make any final adjustments that'll help your body feel fully supported. Invite your breath to soften and let your body rest into the support beneath you. I'll be back to guide you back shortly. And if you do have more time to rest, please feel free to stay right where you are. Otherwise, slowly stretch out in your own way and breathe your body more awake and alert. And then bend your knees, take your feet to the floor. And roll out to your right side. And press your way back up to sit. Thank you so much for sharing this practice. May the reserves you've built here continue to nourish you as you step out into your day. Namaste.